If you haven't already tried out Webull, they're giving away more free stocks when you sign up and fund your account with any amount or transfer over. And you'll get $5 worth of any of these coins when you make your first crypto trade worth at least $1. So sign up with my link in the description below. Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Foxtail Digital coming to you again with Black Girl Stocks, and this is another segment of our top 3 option plays this week, where we're just going to go over a few different trades, stock fundamentals, and different strategies that you can do to make it through. Please make sure you click that thumbs up button for me. It really helps the channel. Also subscribe. First, just a recap of last week's trades. Okay, so the first stock that we were looking into was LHX, and this was a bullish position when it was trading around $250. Now you'll see it got the majority of its profits at the end of the day on Tuesday when it reached $260. And looking at the actual options, we were looking at the April 14th $280 call. When we were looking at it, it was around $1.30, but it did move up to $2.50 for the premium on Tuesday. So this was a pretty short term. Go ahead, take those profits. Next was General Motor. Now this one was a bearish position, but you'll see that GM had a really good week last week. So when we were looking at it, it was around $40.80. So we caught it around here, and you'll see that it did drop down to $39. You know, this was a pretty short term position. The stock has skyrocketed since. Now we were looking at the $40 puts for April 14th. It did get a little bit of value on that Monday. We got it for $213. It moved up to about $230. Okay, and the last one was a bearish position on SPY. So we did a call credit spread, and we were basing this ETF being below $435 by April the 4th. We do still have more time for that position to actually play out. Movement upward, it could continue in that downtrending pattern. If you still have that position open, all hope is not lost. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into this week's plays. Okay, so the first stock that I want to talk about is QQQ. This is another ETF, and this is going to be a bearish position similar to the SPY that we did last week, just based off of this strong downtrend that the stock has. The trend is your friend. Kind of looking down at the MACD indicator, it does look like there could be a bearish crossover. RSI is a little bit overbought. It has some room to cool off. So for this position, if I was going to have an entry to get into a bearish position on QQQ, my entry would be around 346. And the reason why, that is a support that we've had today. Just kind of seeing that stock move below that would be a good indication that this strong uptrend that we've had short term could be slowing down. Okay, so we're going to sell the 358, buy the 359. And you'll see here our max profit 28, max loss is 72. It's a little bit up there, but there are ones that are a little bit more risky, but you'll get more selling the 351 and buying the 352. So with this one, your max loss is going to be a little bit lower. Max profit is higher. The next stock is BTU. This is Peabody Energy, and right now it's trading at $23.83. Now, just off of the strong uptrending pattern that we have, the RSI, it's a little bit high at 60. The MACD indicator looks pretty positive, so we are trading above our center line, and we have strong bullish histogram signals. So if I was going to enter a bullish position and just anticipate this stock continuing in that uptrend, I would have my entry set for $24.50. Today we hit a high of 25. We had some resistance around that 24.50. So just moving past that, going into the remainder of the week, that would really be a good indication that we're continuing in that uptrend. So we would be looking at the $24 calls. And so you'll see here, you know, it has pretty high volume, pretty high open interest, or one that would be better would be the $25 call, which is actually cheaper. So actually we can pick the $25 call. And so you'll see here it has a pretty good bid ask spread, 5 cents in between. And yeah, so this would be a good position for BTU if we see it move to that entry position, to that entry target price. And the last stock is AMD. This is Advanced Micro Devices. And I know that we have seen a pretty strong downtrend. This line right here, we just moved above our 200-day moving average. So that's a pretty bullish indication for the stock. The RSI looks pretty neutral, and just stocks in this sector have been moving fairly well. And AMD could push above this resistance point that has been in, especially in this trend. So is it going to continue in this downtrending pattern, or do we have a possibility of moving up? If I was going to enter a bullish position for AMD, I would have my entry set around 117. And you'll see here today we hit 117. We dropped a little bit towards the end of the day, but it has a chance of moving past that resistance. So we'll do the 414. Just give it some time, and we can pick the $130 call. So you'll see here it's not too much. The bid and the ask is fairly priced at $145, so it's not too bad. So yeah, this could be a good position to enter. AMD moves to our entry target. And that's it for the top 3, but make sure that you guys check out this video that we just posted on Tiblio's new options flow screener. You can find the big moves on calls, puts, iron condors, credit spreads, all of that, okay? So make sure you check that out and get some more information on Tiblio's new screener.